hmm Hello, hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. It's Wild Out Wednesday, Wing Wednesday, Woman Crush Wednesday, whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. Mm-hmm. Ooh, Lord. Come in, come in, come in. I'm going to do a separate live that's going to be shorter than this live. So stay tuned for that. Your girl is working. I try not to conflate the issues, but come on in. We have a lot of things to talk about because right now there's a lot going on. We have to talk about Marjorie Taylor Greene calling out MAGA. I have my thoughts on why she's calling out the president and MAGA, the Georgia representative. We got to talk about the active shooter down there in Georgia. Also, we got to talk about Jordan Peele's Him. The trailer was released. I want to touch on some of the clues I saw and for y'all to buckle up. It is his fourth film in his horror saga. Just some thoughts on it, what I think it's going to allude to based off of what I've seen. And then, of course, we got to talk about Eve. Eve is being dragged. The Queen of England is being dragged, honey. Why would they drag the Queen of England? Why would they drag her? But that being said, hey Couture Bays, it's your girl Britt Brat going live with the Brit Talk and Bay Squad. We have to talk. Now before we get started, let's like, comment, and subscribe. Tap that notification bell so you can get all the updates and alerts. And remember, opinions are not facts. Everything we say here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes solely. So sit back, relax, sip you some apple juice or my favorite vegan water, and let's get into the best, shall we? How you can like this video is by double tapping your screen. If you cannot double tap your screen, hit those three dots right there. That's how you can thumbs up or thumbs down the video. Share out this video, Bay Squad. Share, share, share. The more y'all share, the more people will come into the live with us. Also, how you can interact with this video is by hitting those three dots right there. Hit those three dots, and that is how we can get the likes up. That being said, let's get into the mess. I want to start off with him because Jordan Peele released the official trailer of his new movie, which is part of his saga. You know, Jordan Peele is a comedian who became an Oscar winning producer. That is notable. Okay, I am a fan of his work. I love that he uses elements of Alfred Hitchcock and some of the other big name Hollywood producers in his films. And he said he's not giving any clues or anything. But if you watch the trailer Bay Squad, to me, I think it has ties to religion, just based off of the new picture that Tariq has on his Instagram, him going like this. And I'm gonna show y'all because I said, baby, the good Christians is about to be bad. The good Christians is about to lose their okay. Mark my words, they are about to be pissed. Hey, DC Purple Diva, hola, just finished uploading a vlog. Yes, come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Listen, 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 child. Um, a mess. It's a mess. Please hit the likes up. Can we get 60 more likes, please? And thank you. Please and thank you. Hola, hola, hola. Hey, Sunset Nights. How are you doing? Yes. Yes. Y'all know we love to cook. Y'all know we love to cook. Yes, 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 yes. Can we get 50 more likes, please? And thank y'all, because we do not work for free. We don't work for free. I'm connecting my, I thought the iPad was connected. It seems that it was not. Okay, so let me show y'all what I seen and y'all give me y'all thoughts. Do you think that him is going to be, I'm not going to play the trailer. I'll just pin the trailer link in the comments so that way y'all can see them, because child, at this point it's crazy. Please do not spam the chat. You will be timed out. Okay? Act like you have some sense. What is it? What? I saw it when I went to Marlon Wayne's page and he showed the trailer. All right, so fair use. So I just want y'all to see the posters real fast. Look at the poster. What is that giving y'all? What is that giving? Y'all see that? That is crazy. Greatness demands sacrifice. Him. Baby, if that's not a play on Jesus and it's Marlon Wayne's the devil, please get the likes up if you're watching. Look at that. Do you see it? That is crazy. It says, never meet your heroes. Not that quote. Is that a Drake line? Oh. So you got never meet your heroes, and then you got the official trailer. Y'all just tell me what y'all think this means. This shit looked crazy to me.
Do I look at you or the camera? You'll just look right at me. You'll just ignore the camera. There are a lot of people saying you could be the next great quarterback. I can already see it now. Cam running down the tunnel, the crowd chanting his name. I hear you've been invited to train with legend Isaiah White himself. Care to elaborate? I want to be the GOAT. Cameron King. Great meeting you. I'm a fan. That's crazy. I definitely worship you growing up. Who are you? I'm him. Who are you? I'm him. MAGA. Play a little catch. We going to the league. You want to play at the highest level? You want to be a legend? Let me tell you something. This ain't a game. Who are they? Just gonna toss the ball around a little. You want to hit this? You can't handle it. I understand. Oh, too slow. Wait, what are we doing? That man's smile about to be on the floor. This how you do your teammate? What is this? In this game, violence is rewarded, so learn to enjoy it. Get your shit together! Cam, are you okay? I think something's off. You don't know what you're getting yourself into. Now we play some football! Don't have to do that. I've never been more certain of anything in my life. And how bad does Cameron Cade want it? I ain't the killer, but don't push me. I'm not just gonna give it to you. You got to take it from me.
That's all I can do, because baby, I was scared when I see that trailer. I said, oh hell no. What is Jordan Peele trying to do? It's giving Cam. It's the Saint Marlin's character. The legend, the NFL legend is the devil. Oh my god. I'm gonna be petrified. You gonna have the conspiracy theorists coming out in droves, baby. Put a 1 in the chat if you're gonna go see it. Put a 2 in the chat if you not. Put a 1 in the chat if you're gonna go see it. Put a 2 in the chat if you not. Cause baby, ooh, child, this is crazy. I said, Jordan, what the hell? Jordan, what? Jordan Peele is crazy. He has a very extensive imagination. He do. He really do. Let's get into Marjorie Taylor Greene, honey. because Miss Marjorie Taylor Greene said y'all have been leaving her out. Let me see. Ooh, okay. So let's get into it. MAGA Republican Marjorie Taylor Greene said she's fed up with how the party treats women and regular Americans. I don't want to have anything to do with it. Why is Marjorie calling out MAGA when she was a part of this? And I'm going to give my thoughts, but I'm going to read it. Why is very aggressive. What made Marjorie, the woman who's been campaigning for MAGA, Donald Trump, make America great again, you know, what made her change her mind? And an exclusive with the Daily Mail, and this means she went over there. She went to go sit down with the Daily Mail. Shout out to all the international and domestic babes. Hey. Please thumb up this video as you are coming into this room and share this live. It says, representative in Georgia says she's not happy with how the party is turning their back on working Americans and straying away from their America First values. She even claims the Republican Party have become the good old boys and have shut out the women of the party, something she all of a sudden cannot stand by. The girls are fighting. I told y'all this was gonna come to this, okay? I think the Republican Party has turned its back on American First and the workers and just regular Americans. Who are the regular Americans, baby? She said to the Daily Mail, what happened? All those issues, that I don't know what the hell happened with the Republican Party. I really don't. But I'll tell you one thing, the course that is on, I don't want to have anything to do with it. I just don't care anymore, she said, sounding frustrated. I think there's other women in our party that are really sick and tired of the way men treat Republican women. And I'm only giving my opinion here. Who are really sick and tired of them, she continued. This is the same woman who was 10 toes down for the nullification of Roe versus Wade. She was also the main advocate for a lot of legislature that took away funding for low-income Americans. So it's very ironic that now she's saying the party doesn't care about everyday Americans and women when she's been on their side since Trump first became the leader of the MAGA party. Let's also take it a step further. She wanted a nominative position at the White House, and Donald Trump would not give it to her. The POTUS would not give it to her. Hey, Erica, they not tired of the, you heard it. And so people will say, is this Miss Bleach Blonde, bad built, butch body? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. While she's out here saying all this, we have yet to hear what she had to say about down in her hometown. Well, she is a representative of Georgia, and Georgia having that active shooter. Did y'all see it? Let me turn it up for y'all.
Georgia is on lockdown because of an active shooter. Army officials say there are casualties and the incident's ongoing. It happened around 11 a.m., they say, and law enforcement is on the scene. Now, the governor says he is saddened by the news, but is in close contact with law enforcement. ABC News senior Pentagon reporter Louis Martinez and ABC News contributor, former NYPD Chief of Detectives Robert Boyce are here with more on this. Louis, what's the latest?
Diana, the latest is that we are now reporting that a person is in custody involved in this active shooter situation at Fort Stewart in Georgia, which is just outside of Savannah, Georgia. We are hearing that there are multiple wounded, according to a U.S. official, who again also provides the same information that this person who is believed to be the shooter is in custody. We know that around 11:04 this morning, there were initial reports that something had happened at the base. And then we got confirmation from Fort Stewart. They posted on their Facebook page.
Fort Stewart in Georgia is on lockdown because of an act.
It said that law enforcement was dispatched, and then by the installation was on lockdown at 11:04, and Fort Stewart lifted the lockdown of the main Cantonment area at 12:10 p.m. Second ABCT complex is still locked down. I can only assume it has to do with something over there. I don't know, you guys. Emergency medical personnel were dispatched to treat the wounded soldiers at 11:09. The incident remains under investigation, and no additional information will be released until the investigation is complete. This is so sad. And mind you, she is a representative of Georgia. I'd rather her speak about what's going on with this than to be talking about how she feels isolated by the party. She's been actively vocal, pedestalizing for a super long time in the midst of the mess. Never once did she ever say, oh no, she was with it. She was championing it when they were out here doing the 6-week ban. She was also a huge champion when they were taking away a lot of the funding that was going on in Georgia. If you know about Georgia, then you know the economic state. I'm not just talking about Atlanta. When people think of Georgia, for some reason, they think simply of Atlanta. She was very cute and mute when they said they were going to start rescinding on the NIL money for the collegiate athletes. So my thing is, why now? I feel like it's a grift. When she knew what her party was about, she knows what the type of men that are in the MAGA Red Hat support. It's a lot of Nick Fuenteses in there. It's a lot of Andrew Tate's, etc., etc. So her playing like she doesn't get it, she can't understand. Oh, as a Republican woman, I feel isolated. All it's giving me is she doesn't have to look. She doesn't have to look. She's the only one complaining. Marjorie Taylor Greene does not have to look. Look at the women who are standing beside Donald Trump, who have cabinet positions. They are some lookers. She is not a looker. It is what it is. Marjorie, don't turn your back on your group now that it's time for you to get to some votes and you need all of Georgia to vote you in. Don't do that. Stand by Donald Trump. It's given you're not loyal. You have no loyalty. I mean, you definitely didn't have loyalty to the women. There's been several positions. And she was very happy that DIA went away. And then she realized she was a part of DEI. I said DIA. The DEI efforts. Now she wants to advocate for women. Very weird, very strange. The maternal health crisis in Georgia is trash. And now she's advocating. No free lunch in Georgia, but now she's advocating. Yeah, okay. Please get the likes up. Please get the likes up, okay? Not like a masculine dog, the bounty hunter. Oh my God. Please get the likes up, y'all. Those poll numbers must not be looking good. That's what I said, C Powder said, because she up here talking about subs. She's very angry with the Republican Party. Baby, she has been MAGA since she's been on the scene. She was out there doing all types of deplorable things. And she's not quick on her feet. She's not quick on her feet. When they be asking her the questions, when she be down there in the congressional hearings, she's not quick on her feet. She don't be asking the right questions. She don't be reading. Child, that's why Donald Trump don't want her around. You seem like a very level-headed person. Thank you so much. She looks very much butch, strong features, having self. Yeah, Donald Trump don't want to be around no hard body. Excuse me, y'all. It went down the wrong pipe. Donald Trump don't want to be around no hard body looking woman. She must have saw Donald Trump complimenting that black African American beautiful journalist and then said the audacity, the nerve, and the gall. She's been out here swinging and banging and nobody has cared about her plight since she's been called a bleach blonde, bad built butch body. Ever since Jasmine Crockett did that to her, she's been on the zero list. Can we get the likes up? All right, let's get into Eve. You wanna know who's that girl? La 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 la. La 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 la, Eve's that girl. La 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 la. Baby. Child, Eve was asked to name the top 4 rappers, and it has caused quite the controversy. Eve names the 4 women rappers she thinks will have longevity. I don't think it's going to be a lot. The Philly rapper was asked the question on the Joe and Jada podcast. I don't watch them, but we're going to read about it. Philly rapper Eve has been a respected figure in hip hop since debuting as the Rough Riders' first lady back in 1999. Recently, the Tambourine artist gave her take on the influx of popular women rappers in 2025, naming 4 that she believes will be around for years to come. Sharing her take on Fat Joe and Jada podcast, Eve responded to Joe's question regarding young women rappers and whether or not they have sustainability, with the Got a Man rapper saying, I think there are some, I don't think it's going to be a lot. Now I'm gonna give my opinions in the end, but please get the likes up and continue to share this out. The stylish MC went on to name 4 of today's most popular artists that she believes will stay on the public's radar. I think Doechii will be there. I think Cardi has made her way. I love Glorilla. I think Glow will be there. Lotto's dope, she added. And there's also a lot of crap out there, but that she focuses on the artists she likes. While she doesn't mention Queen's rapper Nicki Minaj, likely due to the fact that Minaj's longevity has already been proven, she did bring up the Barbie Dreams rapper in a recent interview with Complex Jordan Rose, where she thanked her My Chick Bad remix collaborator for recognizing her as a trendsetter who has an unapologetic talent and charisma after discussing their time on set of Barbershop The Next Cut in her memoir, Who's That Girl? When she responded, I was like, I was supposed to do that. Eve said of including the tidbit in her book. I'm so happy that happened because it's one of the things in life, no matter what line of work you're in, no matter what you do, we're always in our heads. So thinking that someone else is thinking about you in some way, and everybody in their own bubble. And if you sometimes just come together and have a conversation, you'll see that, oh man, we was feeling the same way. She continued, we could have had dope conversations on set instead of just tiptoeing around each other or whatever. They didn't like each other. She was being cute. She was being coy. She did not like Nicki Minaj. And because Nicki Minaj felt validated in her stance with a lot of the female rappers before her, she approved that message. But baby, the girls is dragging Eve. They said, so the only women you see with longevity is Doechii, Cardi B, Glorilla, and Lotto? Baby, the girls wasn't here for that. See, the girls weren't here for that. If I was Eve, I wouldn't even answer that. I would have gave the 4 men I feel like would have longevity. I wouldn't have answered. I would have been like, well, you know, Fat Joe, you being someone popular in rap, I would have spent it because this pits her back in the position that she's being nice nasty. A lot of people felt like, how come she didn't talk about Megan? What are her thoughts on Tierra Whack? The real rap girlies. What about Doja Cat? I said, try. I feel like, personally, this was a ploy to set up engagement, to draw interest, and to not only her book, the pod, and she can continue to be interviewed so she can expound on her talking pieces. Let's be very clear, Eve is not stupid. Eve is not stupid. Okay? When Eve was a young Tinder, she was on the Roots Grammy award winning song. She's far from a dummy. I see what you're doing, Eve. I hope it works out for you, girl, because they are dragging her. I said, oh my God. They said not only did she leave out the real female rappers, what? Baby, they is dog walking her. I'm talking about knocking her between the washer and dryer. She better learn the bob and weave, okay? She should have said female rap is here to stay or something. Exactly, C. Patterson. Exactly. I would have just been like, have you seen how we've been around since the men? All of them. It's given. She has a little, animosity. She didn't say anything about the girls who really be rapping, like the Raspidies. Remember, she was talking all that yah with the yah a few years ago about the girls who could really rap, and you're asking about longevity. And she, who has not had longevity in her rap career, she aged out. That's simply what happened. She aged out and she had to go overseas to create a buzz. Like, let's be very clear. She is touring off of her old catalog. There's nothing wrong with it. But just to see her say this, and I'm like, interesting. All I could do was laugh. I love when the girls get excited on the internet. To think she was on the show with Megan in South Korea. Good luck to her selling the book. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, Erica, you know I clocked it. I couldn't wait. Eve should have stayed on her. Oh, y'all is dragging Eve in the chat. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Y'all are dragging. So y'all do fillaways. Really quickly, who do you think has sustainability in hip hop? Longevity. Write them in the chat right now. To those in the replay crew, write your top 4. Write your top 4. You see, she didn't say nobody from her great state. I really thought she was going to say Tierra Whack. The fact that she didn't even say that, and Tierra Whack has an accolade, I was like, oh, girl. Ooh. She should have said, it's not about female rap, it's about rap culture, the founders and the pioneers, Joe. Ooh, 48, that's a good question. See, she got caught. She got caught out there. Do y'all think she bitter? Because I did see her interview she did with Angie Martinez, and I was like, Eve is bored, okay? Eve is bored, honey. It's already the fall in the UK. Eve don't know who's hot and who's not. Baby, she is over there living her best life at the polo lounges, honey. I was like, the girls was like, hell, she didn't even mention Sexy Red. I said, ooh, they was pissed. Oh my goodness, when I saw them, I said Cardi B. Cardi B? Okay. I for Eve? Eve? Mm. Wow. Impressive. Eve, they got you good with that. I need female rappers to stand on business when it comes to, because I would have been like, what do you mean? Rap? Who has longevity in rap? Because Eve said she's about the lyrics. Remember when she was dog walking Kangaroo Jack, aka, y'all know who I'm talking about, Iggy Azalea. Natasha said Eve thinks Cardi's gonna give her a feature. Do y'all think she listed the women she wants to work with? I mean, that would be tea. These are women she wants to work with. I think that's a different thing. You know what? Because Eve never really, she never really went up for the Southern rap girls like that. Let me look at Eve's discography. Let me see, cause you know the up north girls be trying to play us down south. Let me see, Eve and song. Like who Eve records? Eve songs. Let's see who she got songs with. I know she got songs with Missy Elliott, but Missy Elliott, we got that's a okay. Mm, mm, mm. Let me see songs. Let me look at the songs, honey. I don't think she's worked with a Southern rapper. She's worked with a lot of men, the Rough Riders. The only song I can remember her being on with some Southerners was the Ludacris song. Megan Eve would be cool because I thought she was a lyric girly. Clearly she's not. Little Kim and Gwen Stefani. So Little Kim, yeah. She worked with Little Kim? Let me see. I didn't know that. Even Little Kim have a song, they was beefed out. What? Let me look that up. Eve, Little Kim. No, they ain't got no song. Let me put song. Yeah, she's never did a, a song by herself with someone from the South. It's always been, she's been on the song with the man from the South, not a woman. And they added another woman, but they don't have no song together. She was on I'm Better with Missy Elliott. It was a Missy Elliott song. And that's Little Kim and Trina, but that was an Eve song. That's funny. It goes back to what I said. Eve, don't release music, baby. Just release your memoir. Do something for your son. We don't need the music. And I'm saying that with love because unless you have something to say, like, what, girl, what? Meg living her best life with $5 million flawless diamond on her hand. She could care less. Ooh. Gwen Stefani. Gwen Stefani has turned into a Southern Christian country singer. But y'all, I had to bring out this quick tea because this was a mess. Ooh, 444. Look, we're about to come back. Give me 10 minutes because this next story we're gonna talk about is gonna be messy, it's gonna be nasty, and I'm gonna just tell y'all the truth. I liked her clothing line. She had out the fetish clothing line I had was cute. She needs to get back to that. Child, Eve is lazy. Eve had that TV show, remember the show Eve? And her name was something else in there. Eve said then she used to just want to party. Like, Eve is living the soft life, okay? She's out here trying to pretend her husband is some hardworking 9 to 5er, child, because she feels like she has to give back, child. No. No, and on that note, because I like Eve. I don't have a problem with Eve. I just feel like Eve be doing too much. Eve be doing too much, and I have to give her the side eye. Like, what? Are you over there bored in the UK? You know the girls be bored and they just be talking. But on that note, comment down below. We're coming back. Bye, hoes.